So Creative Salem, the idea came about just a few months ago. As most of you know, I'm in the publishing business, amongst other things. And Kevin and I were talking, and I've always wanted to sort of expand into advertising and marketing and PR and things of that nature. And Kevin wanted to start off on his own with a sort of entertainment and media production company. So as we started talking, we decided that we will sort of set up shop together and share ideas and resources and basically go through the process of setting up a new venture together just to make it more fun, more enjoyable, and easier. And the more we kept on talking, we started talking about the creative economy in Salem. And one time I said to Kevin, 40, 50 years ago, Salem was a hub for many different industries. We had the leather industry and others. And I said, other than tourism, Salem really isn't promoting itself as a hub for any particular industry. But when it comes to the creative economy, it's all really here. And if we could come up with an initiative to really showcase that would be great, and it would be great for the city and great for all of the businesses and individuals that make up the creative economy throughout the city. And there's just so many of them, but sometimes they're not also visible. So we came up with this initiative called Creative Salem, and our mission statement reads, Creative Salem is a local initiative with a mission to promote Salem as a hub of creativity and to facilitate networking, growth, and innovation among the businesses and individuals that form the creative economy of our city. So Kevin and I started talking and discussing how we can sort of execute that mission and what we can do, and we had a few ideas. And some of these ideas seemed easy to do, and some of them seemed difficult, especially the Creative Economies Incubator in downtown Salem. But then things sort of started happening, started coming together. We met with Patricia Zato and Christine Sullivan over at the Enterprise Center, and they were a terrific resource and sort of guided us in the right direction. We were looking for an office space. We met some folks here, some property owners in downtown, and at one point we didn't think it was going to go anywhere. And then I ran into Betsy Mary on the street, and she said, I have the perfect office for you, and she was absolutely right. It was the perfect office, perfectly suited for our needs. There was an article in the Salem News. There was an interview with Steve Immerman about Montserrat and the creative economy, and we read that. We got very excited, and we got a call from Montserrat that he wanted to meet with us. So that was sort of another sign that we were doing something. We're moving in the right direction. That was followed by a big write-up in the Boston Globe about a similar initiative in Somerville that just took off, and it's really doing wonderful things over there. And then finally, there was a write-up in the Improper Bostonian about these creative economies and people that basically do what we were setting out to do. So we quickly realized that we were onto something big, that this is really happening in a lot of places, this whole notion of creative economy and innovation and entrepreneurship and bringing that all together. And of course, Salem is the perfect place to do it. As we strive to promote Salem as a hub of creativity, we tell people that, there's a lot of office space here. We're next to a major city. But the most important thing is that there's such an abundance of talent here in Salem that is accessible to companies and individuals that want to do business within the creative economies. So Creative Salem, there's three parts to Creative Salem. One of them is a webpage that we're launching. We haven't launched it yet because one of the components of the webpage is a comprehensive directory of all the businesses and individuals that make up the creative economy. So we're still in the process of gathering all that information, and Kevin will talk about the webpage a little more. We plan to hold events throughout the year, hopefully at least 4, which will either involve guest speakers or networking opportunities, or really to bring people from the creative economies together and inspire them to do dynamic things. And the final, I think the most fantastic one is the Creative Salem Incubator, which most of you had a chance to visit today. And it's for a lot of these businesses that are in there, the fact that there's an affordable office space and some shared resources, it makes it possible to sort of be in that professional environment. But the most important, I think, component is the fact that we're all in this creative co-op environment, sharing ideas, sharing problems, motivating each other, and that's really the most important thing behind the space. It's much more than just an office space and a desk and a place you can go and work. It's really being part of this dynamic environment and really empowering each other to grow and expand. And again, most of you had a chance to see the space and meet some of our tenants, members, but a lot of them are here today. So I just wanted to Cold Mantra. There's some folks here from Cold Mantra. You're gonna just raise your hand, and for those of us who hadn't had a chance to walk over, the Dejas are here. We have Moonhaven Productions. I don't know if Diane has made it over. with us at the space, the Salem Education Foundation, Say Lemonade, which is a creative writing, and Walt Mantis, which is Kevin's company. So I think most of you got a chance to meet everyone. If not, we have sort of a list of who's who and what is that we do.